What's going on, guys? I'd like to make a video for you guys today. If you're having problems lagging out, low FPS, crashing, freezing, lag spikes during games, being disconnected from the games that you play, I play World of Warcraft and Overwatch. I used to play Call of Duty as well, but I got back into WoW and Overwatch, the main Blizzard games. So there's a few things that I can show you that hopefully will help you out and fix your crashing and lagging and low FPS issues. And the first step I'd like to take is go down to the bottom of your screen at the search bar and let's search for Device Manager. Go ahead and open up Device Manager, and then you will see Display Adapters. Double click on that and then click your graphics card. I have an NVIDIA GeForce 1650, and you want to right click that. You want to update the driver and you want to search for it automatically. Okay, mine's already updated, and you can do the same thing for your UHD graphics. Search automatically, let those update if they need to be updated. We go ahead and close out of that window. Next thing you want to do is go back down to the bottom and you want to search for Windows Updates or check for updates, and up here at the top you will see check for updates. We'll go ahead and give that a second and see if I need any updates. So I'm doing this for myself as well as for you as well. So we do have updates available, and they're installing at the moment. It's Intel Corporation. It's a display update. So we'll let that do its thing, and after this video is complete and you're done with everything, give your computer a clean reboot. Just go down to the start menu down here and just restart the computer. Okay, let's go on to the next step. The next step would be turning on game mode. This works for some people. You'll notice a difference in it, and some people it doesn't help, but we're going to show you anyway. So go back down to the search bar, and then I'll type in game mode settings, and then I have mine turned on. Like I said, sometimes it'll help, sometimes it won't. I keep mine on it helps me. It gives me a small percentage in FPS. Alright, let's go ahead and close out of that window, and let's go on to my NVIDIA settings. Let's see. Okay, that's that update. You're doing the display. Let's drag that back over here. Sorry about that. So that update was complete. All right. So back to it. NVIDIA settings. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you'll right click anywhere on your desktop, and then you'll open up the NVIDIA control panel. Okay, so you'll go up to the very top left of the window, and it'll be adjust image settings with preview, and then you'll bubble in the center one. Use the advanced 3D image setting, and then go down, and before we do this, go down and bubble in this last one. Use my preference emphasizing, drag it all the way to the left, then back all the way to the right for quality. And you know what? I'm actually going to keep this on performance. I think I swapped it back in quality due to another video, but I think I'm going to keep it in performance. Then go back up to this middle bubble, use the advanced 3D image settings. Then you'll go up top left again, down to the second option, manage 3D settings. And you can pause the video and copy my settings if you'd like. I got this from another person that I subscribe to on YouTube. He can explain these a lot better than I can. His name is Panjno, P-A-N-G or a P-A-N-J-N-O, and this guy is like a guru when it comes to this stuff. I recommend you guys watch his video. He's a lot better at it than I am. Way more experienced at this stuff than I am. So these are the settings that he recommends for the best performance you can get and the best visual settings while still keeping a well-maintained, well-performed computer without it overheating, overclocking, and stuff like that. So image scaling I have off. Image scaling is good if you have like more than one monitor, and you'll want to turn this on if you have two monitors. But while you're in a game, like I run 1920 by 1080 resolution. If you want image scaling to kick in, you have to use a resolution that's a step lower. I don't like doing that because the picture isn't as good for me a step lower down in resolution, but it'll give you a huge boost in FPS. Ambient occlusion I have off. Anisotropic filtering I have it 16 times. Anti-aliasing I have off. Anti-aliasing gamma correction I have on. Anti-aliasing mode, override any application. You just go down. You can pause the video and copy these settings. One of the main ones about this window here is power management mode. You want to turn this one on prefer maximum performance and preferred refresh rate for your monitor, the highest available. And let's see, texture filtering quality I have on high performance. Triple buffering have off. Vertical sync, use the 3D application setting. Virtual reality, keep that at 1. Keep the second one at off. And then the Vulkan OpenGL present method I have on auto. And then this is going to be under your global settings, by the way. So now we got that out of the way, let's go to graphic settings. So down here at the search bar, let's type in graphic settings. All right, hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Turn this on. And if you have an application like Call of Duty, Roblox, Destiny 2, any game that's in here, if it's not in here, you can always browse right here and you can find it, and then you'll be able to add it in here. So for example, if I have WoW, I would click WoW, it would pop up the file name, and I would just add it here. Once it pops up right here, you can actually right click the application. I'm sorry, double click the application, go to options, and then turn it on. The graphics preference will be on high performance, and click the one with your video card on it. Save. You can do that for any application for the most part. Go ahead and exit out of that. Let's see. Dell updates. I mean, that's self-explanatory. You can go to the Dell website, search for your computer, the make of it and everything, and you should be able to find some updates in there if you're missing anything, and always run them as a clean execution, and typical is those questions will be asked. Those are the ones that are preferred and the easiest ones for self-installation. For games, like any game that you play, you can always right-click the icon on your desktop, and then you'll go to properties, and then at the top of that window you'll see compatibility. Hit that window, and then you'll want to disable full screen optimizations, and then go to change high DPI settings. You want to check that box in, disable full screen optimizations, then go to change high DPI settings. You'll check in the box for override high DPI scaling behavior, and then the drop down menu, make sure it's on application, hit OK, apply, and OK. You can do that for any application for the most part, I believe. Also, another thing, I like to right click the game of choice and then go back to compatibility mode, and I like to run them as administrator. You can do that, it's totally up to you. For those of you that have Battle.net, you can go ahead and launch the Battle.net up, and there's other things that you can do. that are related to the compatibility mode that we just did, changing the high DPI settings and all of that. It'll just make everything run better for you. So open up the Battle.net launcher. So you go to the drop down menu, go to settings, then click on your games up here, Modern Warfare, Overwatch, whatever you got installed. And then you can go down here where it says play and click options, show and explore, and then do the same thing. You'll find, let's see, go to retail. For this example, you'll go to retail for Overwatch. Double click that, and then you go to the application, and you know that's the game because it's the largest file. It's 63,000. Right click that, properties. Sometimes you have to close it out and do it again for the option to pop up. There it goes. Right click, go to properties, compatibility mode. Make sure the same thing is done here. Disable full screen optimizations, change high DPI settings, check in that box, application, okay, apply, okay. That is that for you. For those that have Modern Warfare, you can go to the options here, show in a file explorer, and go to the application. Right click, go to properties, and run as administrator on that as well. You can do the same thing, disable full screen optimizations. Also in Modern Warfare, you can go up here at the Battle.net menu, go to drop down menu, go to settings, game settings, and then Modern Warfare will pop up for you right here. We'll use Overwatch 2 as an example. You'll click that, and let's see, down here there's a little box and it says additional command and line arguments. Check that in, and you can put in -D3D11 and click done, and that'll help a lot of your crashes. I don't know how it is in Modern Warfare 2, but I know in the Warzone that just released prior to the new one, that solved most of my crashes. Sometimes you still get the dev error every now and then, but that's where the disable full screen optimizations come in handy, and they help me out a lot. So we can go ahead and close out of those. Another program that I've been using lately is Razer Cortex. Anytime I launch a game, Razer Cortex will pop up, and it'll give like a clean flush of memory and stuff. It'll make the game run a lot smoother. You could find that Razer.com and or Google Razer Cortex, and just self-explanatory. You can install that. Another thing for especially first-person shooter games is Intelligent Standby Cleaner. So this is your total system memory up here. You'll want to whip out a calculator. It doesn't have to be exact, but you just want to half that number. Okay, so once you get half of that number, we'll just say mine's about 4,000. You'll put it in this first box, and the second box here will be 1062 megabytes. You'll purge standby list, check in enable custom timer resolution, and then hit start. And you can do that for any game that you launch, and it'll give you a better DPI for your mouse. It'll better reaction time for your mouse. It'll make it a lot smoother and stuff. Another thing for your mouse, if it's stuttering a lot and it's not smooth, let's see, you can go to mouse settings, and let's see, there's additional mouse options, pointers. Let's see, where is it? Pointer options. Okay, you go to pointer options. If this enhanced pointer position is checked in, uncheck it. That'll dramatically help you with your let's say if you're a sniper in Call of Duty or something like that, or Overwatch, or Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege or anything like that. That'll really help you out by unchecking that box right there. So those are the tips that I have. Maybe they can help you out. If they do, just let me know.